So we're on the microphone now.
Okay, so we start
No more swearing, okay, Rob?
Okay, we start to run now. We start to watch.
We start the watch, yeah. Are you going to have auto pause because of Strava?
No, not on the run. On the bikes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Because the bikes, there's more times when you got to stop and wait for a traffic light. Well, I guess the same here.
Yep.
But we're not going nearly as far, like.
No. What I might do today is each time we hit a laneway, I'll take a photograph of the laneway.
Yeah.
Because then I can use laneway in the title again.
And when I uploaded the pictures from the last ride,
Yeah.
somehow they ended up in the wrong order at the very end.
Yeah, well, sometimes that happens. I don't know why.
Like, I wanted them to appear at the beginning of that gallery, so it's the most recent.
Yeah.
So anyway, I did a search on YouTube and Google,
Yeah.
and it gave me step-by-step instructions.
How to do it?
But when you go to do it, the options aren't there anymore on Facebook.
Oh.
Because they've changed the way that galleries work.
Beautiful day. So I brought my sunglasses today.
Oh, do you want to go back and get them?
No, I got them.
Oh, you got them. Oh, yeah. And,
They're on my head.
yeah.
Okay. Let's go on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
A lot of people run on the road, but you don't really have to.
Now, for years and years, the sidewalk wasn't here, of course.
That's right. It was just grass.
Right.
So I see your Canucks won yesterday.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean anything because they're not in the playoffs.
Yeah, but it's still a win.
Yeah.
It's still a successful outing,
Yeah.
as they say.
But unfortunately, at the end of the season like this, you don't want to start winning too many games.
Why?
The reason being is in June they have what's called the NHL entry draft. And it's based on your team standings.
Oh, so you don't want to do too well.
In reverse order.
Yeah.
But you still have to dress an NHL lineup.
Yeah.
And try
So you could put in your B team.
Yeah, but you still have to have so many NHL regulars. You could just call up your farm team.
Yep. And give your pros a rest.
Yeah. But they have too what's called a draft lottery. So all the teams that don't make the playoffs,
they get a chance to pick in the draft.
Right, it's sort of a weighted lottery, so the worst team might have more chances to get the first overall pick than the fifth worst team.
Okay, so this is our first turn.
Yeah. It prevents teams from losing intentionally.
Yeah. Otherwise, they could just throw the game.
Well, yeah.
Watch out for the step here.
Like Pittsburgh allegedly did in the early 90s when he got Maryland U.
They wanted to pick him.
Yeah, so they just put in...
They put in a bad performance.
Yeah, third string goalies are not a very good players.
Alright. So this is our first laneway. Bisley.
Hang on, what is...
It'll give us a chance to catch our breath as well. It's not quite as quick as using my point and shoot camera, but it's pretty good. So you must be feeling a little more fit nowadays.
A little bit.
You've got 3 workouts a week now.
Also, the doctor said he wanted me to do he said to do 4 40 minutes each.
Yeah.
But some of these have been way longer than 40.
Yep, well on a bike I figured it's probably twice as much.
Yeah.
80 minutes on the bike is like 40 minutes of running.
That's right, yeah. That's what the guys to Y used to say back years ago.
It's an easy way of figuring it out. If I wanted to do 10 hours of exercise running, that would be like 20 hours on a bike.
Yeah.
But I kind of cheat because I do running and biking minute for minute, so equal par. But that's to encourage me to cross-train.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd say, well, if I'm getting maximum points for running, why don't I just run? And then I'd be injured.
Yeah.
And then I'd have to take a break. You know.
But as you know, on the run, there's no coasting.
No.
Like on the bike.
On a bike, you can pick up some speed on a downhill without any extra effort, and you're resting at the same time. So this is where, I think this is Longacre now.
Yeah, that's right, I think.
Yep.
Time 5 minutes. Distance 0.68 kilometers.
Did I tell you why some of these places are called drive
No.
and some of them are called road?
No.
Anything that has drive
Yeah.
is normally an old field, a farmer's connection between one field and another.
Oh, okay.
Because that's why they're never straight.
Yeah.
They always go a little bit, and then they turn, and then they go a little bit more, and then they turn.
Yeah.
And that's because they're having to go round a farmer's field.
Zone 4.
Zone 4 is a bit high for me.
It was back years ago. This was all farmland, of course.
Yep, that's why.
It's only since the 70s they
So
started.
things like Lockside Drive,
Yeah.
Zone 3.
um,
Time 6 minutes. Distance
Emily Carr Drive,
Yeah.
they all tend to wiggle
Right.
because they had to get round people's properties.
Yeah.
And that in those days they used to drive their horse and carriage.
Wow.
And yeah. Anyway. So you said, I think I saw on Facebook that you were born on the mainland.
Yeah, Vancouver.
Yeah.
1970.
So your family must have moved to Saanich shortly after you were born.
No. Basically, I was born in Vancouver
Yeah.
in 1970.
Yeah.
So partway through grade 1, we moved to Calgary.
Oh.
I finished grade 1 in Calgary,
And then you came.
and all of grade 2.
Yeah.
Then in 1978-79, July 1st, we moved to Gordon Head, and been here ever since.
Workout average day 7 minutes 22 seconds per
And it was because my dad's work, we moved to Calgary.
What was he doing?
He was in the printing trade.
Oh wow. I wonder if he worked with Al Howie. Not Al Howie. What's the name of that guy? Gunner Shaw. Did he ever work on the Times Colonist?
No,
Ah.
he was at a company called Fleming Review Printing.
Because Gunner Shaw used to call it stereotyping back then,
Right,
and he was a stereotyper for the
yeah.
Times Colonist.
Then after Fleming, my dad briefly worked for a company called Canada Printing Inc.
Oh yeah.
And his job was to go drive up and down the island and getting all the orders for the different print shops. Because this is before we had internet.
Yeah.
Time 8 minutes. Distance 1.11 kilometers. Average heart rate 133. Workout average
Before we had
per kilometer.
UPS and parcel delivery.
Yeah,
It's
well,
amazing what you can get online now.
you would just order all that stuff online.
Yep, and they deliver it for you.
But see, the thing with my dad, he'd be able to go to the print shop
Yeah.
and say, you're using the wrong type of ink for this. Perhaps you should be using this or that. Like, he would know.
Hang on.
For the online ordering, he wouldn't necessarily know that. Like,
Yeah. He gives you advice as well.
yeah, or he knew enough about the machine
Yeah.
to make minor adjustments. Like, he wasn't like a repairman,
No.
but he would know.
He was a technician.
Yeah.
He knew how things worked. What got you into playing instruments?
Time 9 minutes. Distance 1.37
Yeah.
Average heart rate
What
133. Workout average pace.
I remember seeing a photograph of your, I think it was a trombone or a French horn or
Oh
something.
no, I was in the school
What, Lambrick band?
band in grade 6 and 7 at Gordon Head
Ah.
in the elementary school.
Really? I didn't think they had a band in the elementary school.
Yeah. But you're probably seeing a photo of me holding a baritone on Facebook.
What, a
That was
saxophone?
No, baritone.
Yeah, but what kind of instrument?
Well, it's like It's like a trombone. But
Oh, I see.
Well, that was taken at the Christmas parade in Vancouver like several years ago.
Yeah.
I wasn't playing.
No, this was in your condo. I think you were selling them or giving them.
That was years ago.
Yeah.
That was like 7-8 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Time 10 minutes.
But we donated them to the school.
Ah, that's what it was. You gave it to the band
Yeah.
at Lambrick.
Yeah.
So this is our next laneway. Just getting to a good spot to take a photograph. I think just around here. You're sounding like you had a rough night last night.
No,
You okay?
I didn't do any.
Cough, cough, cough.
Cars in the picture, like me, a kind of.
Yeah, all shadows. It's hard if you have your own shadow in the
Yeah.
picture.
Auto pause.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me as much as the car in the picture.
Yeah.
Because,
Your cough isn't getting any better, is it?
no.
Anyway, once you have your first shot on Thursday, you'll feel
Yeah.
a lot better because then,
Zone 1.
even if you do contract COVID, it won't be nearly as severe. That's the main reason they want to vaccinate everybody, so people don't get super sick.
Yeah. Like if I did get it,
You'd be semi-protected.
I'd be wondering how I got it. 'Cause
Well-
I'm not going out in big groups or anything like that.
No, but you know, when you go to deliver your food,
Yeah.
sometimes you meet people in those places.
Yeah.
You're not sure where they've been, especially if it's a care home.
But have to be like shopping at Walmart too, like,
But you wear a mask when you do that.
oh yeah, same with delivering the food.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. And even working at work we do.
If you're helping on the production.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Joe Biden was saying that if you're fully vaccinated, the Americans won't need to wear a mask anymore.
Zone 3.
I was just thinking last time we went down to the weir, but we don't have to go there because I went by there yesterday.
Which one's that one?
1.70
It's just a little bit past this corner
Oh yeah.
where the water comes through.
Oh yeah.
But I figured, nah, we've seen the weir.
Yeah.
We've seen the weir. You hear that hooter?
Yeah.
A ship. Look at that woodpecker. I'm going to try and get that one. Don't move, little bugger.
No, he's right there.
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, he's a
Zone 2.
Shoot.
Auto pause.
That's a shame. Anyway,
That's always the way, like.
it always is. And this is another laneway photograph. All right. It's always the case. You get your camera out, just about, you're about to take a picture and they move.
Workout resumed.
All right, I reckon we could still do this in 40 minutes.
What was it last time?
About 40. But Strava will tell us for sure.
Yeah.
Mine will be on auto pause, yours will be real time.
Yeah. But so far we haven't really stopped that much, like.
No, we've kept moving.
Yeah. Guess one thing I noticed with the bike, I'm actually at a complete stop.
Yeah.
Right on the bike. I'm stop. I'm running, I can't just still move with
Zone
that.
2. Time 13 minutes. Distance 1.80 kilometers. Average heart rate 124. Workout average pace 7 minutes 12 seconds per kilometer.
So we're still faster than my predicted pace.
Oh.
I put it in as 7 minutes 45 per kilometer. And I think we're at 7 minutes 15 or something.
Yeah, so I got 7:54 on mine.
Yeah,
So that's real time now.
that's real time. Yep, the truck's still there.
What truck?
The green one.
Oh yeah.
Remember I took a picture last time?
Yeah.
Zone 4.
I try not to take the same picture if I can avoid it. But at least I know we're on the same route.
Yeah.
Time 14 minutes. Distance 1.93 kilometers. Average heart rate 132. Workout average pace 7 minutes.
Is that real grass or is that fake grass?
That's real, probably.
Nope. It's AstroTurf.
Some people are reading.
It looks like real grass, but it is...
Oh, it's not real grass?
No.
Oh.
It was AstroTurf. I picked up one little bit and it came up like a rug. Zone 2. We're doing good.
Zone 3. Time 15 minutes. Distance 2.04 kilometers. Average heart rate 131. Workout average pace 7 minutes 19 seconds per kilometer.
This is our next laneway. I'm going to have to count them. It's probably about 5 or 6 laneways.
Yeah.
That's it. And that gives my good old friend Rob a chance to catch his breath. Mind you, I would still be taking breaks even if I wasn't running with you.
Did you do a warm-up this morning, or?
No, I didn't.
We didn't. No, me neither.
You know what I did instead? Yesterday I did 30 minutes indoor bike.
Oh.
Then I went out for a 90-minute walk. And then I mowed the lawn.
Wow.
So I figure that's over 2 hours.
Yeah.
And that's why I only needed 40 minutes today.
Yeah. Yeah, the other day, did you walk to Gyro Park, or?
Yep.
Time 16 minutes.
That's quite a distance, isn't it?
Yep.
Average heart rate 127. Workout
That's
average
like
pace 7
10,
minutes
20,
25
isn't it?
seconds per
No, well, not quite.
Oh, depending on where you go, I guess.
Yeah. I went via Arbutus Road,
Oh, okay.
and then Uvic,
Zone 3.
and then Sinclair.
Oh, yeah.
If you go along the coast, it's a lot longer.
Yeah.
If you follow Queenswood and go along there,
Oh, yeah.
it's about 12k, I think. But that was like a 90-minute walk. As I say, my walking's getting better than my running.
Yeah.
I'm going to pause this for a while until we get to a less noisy bit.
Yeah.
But so far we've got 18 minutes. Okay, so we're back. We had a little chat about the NHL, and then there was quite a bit of traffic noise. So I decided to pause until we got to this area. We're now at about 22 minutes moving time. We're aiming to do this in under 40 today. So we got to push on the walk. Come on, Rob.
Make it.
Well, it would be good if we could get past these people before it gets narrow again.
Well, we will, won't we?
Well, it depends which way they go. They might not take the next part. Hello. We're going up that laneway.
That's okay. We'll get him.
We'll get him. Sounds ominous.
Time 24 minutes. Distance 3.10 kilometers.
I don't think they were even going for the laneway.
Workout average pace 7 minutes 43 seconds per kilometer.
Were you heading for the laneway?
You go ahead first.
Can I take a picture of the boat?
Oh, sure. Is there a boat?
I don't know if it's their boat.
Not my boat.
It's not my boat either. Thank you. You see all that stuff he's got on his boat? He's got loudspeakers, he's got rod holders.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a party boat.
Yeah.
But you see, it would have been a little narrow to pass them in this laneway,
Yeah,
especially with the dog.
right.
Now we get the part that Rob likes. Downhill past his school, his old school. Did they change the grades at Lambrick?
3.20 kilometers.
Uh,
Heart rate 135.
It's
Workout
9
average
to
pace
12
7 minutes,
now.
48 seconds per
9,
kilometer.
grade 9 to grade 12.
Yeah, it used to be 8 to 12. But that change was made in 2006.
Yeah. When you left Lambrick, did you go to college or did you go straight to work?
Just straight to work.
And that's when you started with the
Yeah.
at the bay.
I made the mistake of not going directly to college.
Yeah.
But
Zone 2.
like Gordon had, when I was there, was grade kindergarten to 7.
Yeah.
Now
you might
it's-
have ended up going to Camosun or something like
Yeah.
that.
Now Gordon had us 7, 8, 9.
Zone 1.
Well, I'm learning a lot about Lambrick Park from you.
Oh, right here. Oh no, right here. This road used to go all the way through
Yeah.
at one time.
Yep. They
Right,
blocked
but there
it
was
off.
a bad accident.
They blocked it off.
Yeah, with like in the late 70s, early 80s.
29 kilometers.
Yeah.
A
Average
car,
heart rate 123. Workout average pace 7 minutes 53
Was
seconds per
racing through
kilometer.
here and hit
Hit
one
somebody.
of the poles.
Zone 1.
Wow.
And so it really slowed things down.
Well, that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to stop people
Yeah,
using
but
it
there's no,
as a
there's
shortcut.
no
That-
subdivision there anyway.
No, I know. It was
So
just,
the road sort of went more straight through here.
it was Torquay Drive all the way
Yeah,
around.
That's right. So that's why it's
Zone 0.
It's blocked off.
Workout resumed.
But it, yeah.
That's why.
Zone 1.
Now, when I went to Lambrick, the top of each newsletter had a picture of the school
Yeah.
taken from somewhere up here.
Uh-huh.
So it's sort of like a memorable.
Auto pause.
Yep.
Zone 0.
It must have been here since the 60s, the school.
76 had opened.
76, wow.
When you go in the main doors on the left, right in the band room, there's a plaque
Yeah.
that says,
When the school opened.
yeah. There's a painted track on the grass over here on this side.
Oh, yeah. That must be field day for the Gordon Head.
Well, no, that too. But we used to have one at Lambrick sometimes.
Yeah.
In the spring, we would every spring, but to the pandemic,
Yeah.
we didn't. So Turnbull got the idea to talk to these guys here, and they went in on it half and half with the district.
Uh-huh.
So we both could use it for our training. Like,
But it's not a loop, it's just like a 100-meter
oh no,
stretch.
there's a 200 meter.
200? Okay.
There's a straightaway, 100
Oh, yeah, I
meter
could see
straightaway.
another one on this side,
Then
yeah.
There's like
It's just because of the daisy, the dandelions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they finally cut the grass there.
Yep. Anyway, we'll get a good shot of that from the top of the hill there by Al's.
I don't remember the dandelions being there
No.
like this in past years.
Well, this corner here is 4 minutes from my house. So if we wanted to take a shortcut, we'd just go straight down there. But that's not the plan.
Yeah, forgot about that.
Well, last time we did it, it came out something like 4.8 kilometers.
Yeah.
If we wanted to make it 5, we'd probably have to go around the park that way.
This time we did a little bit different route down by where you saw the woodpecker.
Yeah,
That
because,
time we turned right.
well, we did a little bit of a, just to take a picture of the weir.
Oh, then we came back the same way, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, so it'd be the same. It's not like we did a...
No, we didn't do a completely different loop. We just did a little out and back.
Now, when you moved here in 96, they still have the exercise things?
Yep, they did.
Yeah,
They had little stations.
that's right. And it was actually a chip trail one time.
Yep, and then they put the gravel in.
Okay, that's what some people call it, the chip trail still.
Yeah, well, some people call this gravel chip
Yeah.
or
But it
chipped
was actually
gravel.
wood chips at one time.
Yep, I remember when it was wood chips.
Okay.
And they used to have a chin-up bar
Yeah.
around here.
Distance 3.62 kilometers. Average heart rate 120. Workout average pace 8.
But I never really did any gym work. I never went
No.
to the weight room, that kind of thing.
Now, some of the PE
Derek was
classes,
into that.
We
Derek
did
was,
the circuit here.
yeah. And some days he would tell you to stop at each station.
Yeah, in grade 5 with that Nissan Shake.
Yeah.
But they sort of got me started into running. Then I got in more with my brothers and all that. But she was the one that sort of,
How many brothers do you have?
just one.
One older brother.
Yeah, and one sister.
Huh? So you're the middle one or the
Oh, no,
youngest?
Doug was born in 1953.
Uh-huh.
Diane 56.
Hi.
Hello. And me 1970.
Okay.
So
So your older brother's called Dan?
Doug
Doug.
Willie.
He's only a couple of years younger than me. He must be 65 now.
Was born 1953.
All right. You do the math.
I used to have the Victoria Marathon.
Yeah.
A few times we've done Ironman Canada in the 88 and 2001.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Hi.
And one year he won a trip to the Hawaii Honolulu Marathon.
Oh yeah.
Not the Ironman, but the marathon.
The marathon. Yeah, I know a few
The
people.
marathon there.
I know a few people who've done that one. I think maybe even Al has done the Hawaiian.
And even Turbo, he's done the Victoria Marathon before,
Yeah.
1980. And he ran the LA Marathon in 1984. Not in the Olympics, but
Yeah.
the LA Marathon.
Time 31 minutes. Distance
31 minutes. All right. So we got
131.
9 minutes to get home.
8 minutes 5 seconds per kilometer.
8 minutes 5. We slowed down a bit. Let's go.
Zone 2.
Oh, hang on.
Oh no.
It's all right. I don't have to go right back to the beginning, but I could take a picture of that car.
Zone 3.
Denise
Yeah, it might be his car. Yeah.
could be a son's car with the end.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. How old would he be? In his early 20s?
I'd say almost mid-20s now.
Really?
Or yeah, maybe 22, 23.
All right, let's go. And this is the Regency Limousine Company.
Yeah.
If his house ever burnt down, he could live in his truck.
Yeah.
Time 32 minutes. Distance
He's got 3.
kilometers. Average heart rate 136.
But he's organized.
Average
He's
pace
got
8
them all
minutes
on
9
the
seconds
property,
per
which is
kilometer.
good. Like he doesn't park them on the street like some people would.
Yeah. I spent about 20 minutes this morning in the brewery pouring beer from my bucket into my glass jars.
So you must be up early.
Yep. I get up at 5:30, Rob. For me, this is like midday for me already.
Yeah. I usually try to get up around like 20 to 7 or...
Yeah, well, I could have messaged you earlier and said, if you want to come early, but
Oh yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were out celebrating last night.
What are we celebrating?
The win, the big win.
Oh yeah, no, it's just...
Hang on. I got this the wrong way around.
Yeah, the early... Yeah, it's good, especially when it's warm to start.
Hang on.
Average heart rate
Turn this way again.
Workout average pace 8
There you
minutes, 8
go.
I got
seconds per
it on
kilometer.
I got it on selfie mode.
Yeah, that's the fun mode.
So 29 minutes we have on the clock, so we'll easily make it for...
29?
Yeah. Oh no, 29 of recording time.
Yeah, but they got 35, 36.
So we got 5 minutes to get back.
Yeah, but don't forget mine is real time though.
Yeah.
But we still didn't really stop that much.
No, I
today.
got 33.
Yeah.
33:16 with the photo stops. Every time I stop for the photo,
Yeah.
the clock stops, just
Yeah.
briefly. Okay, let's go. The last push for home. So this is Kenmore
Kenmore Drive, or Kenmore Road.
Road, yeah. Kenmore Road. And Torquay Drive. That went around a few fields as well. And the other dead giveaway is that road called Longacre.
Yeah.
I mean, that's obviously something to do with farms.
Yeah.
It's the Longacre.
I guess it was a long and narrow winter, maybe.
Yeah.
Average heart rate 117.
I
Workout
guess
average pace 8 minutes 10
typically we
seconds per
think of
kilometer.
acres of being square.
Yeah.
They don't have to be like.
No, they could be long, narrow
Yeah.
strips of land. That's
So
what they
our
do.
house on Tampico was that color
What, that sort of green?
when we first bought it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I know the person who lives in there. I think either this or this one. He was Emerson Locks or something.
Oh.
He had a company that changes locks for people. If you ever got locked out of your house.
Yeah, like a locksmith or.
Yep, that's what he was. But his son went to school. On Kenmore?
They weren't there, like.
No, in the old days there was no bus.
Oh no. But apparently, if you go way back in the 70s,
There was.
it was briefly, it went up Kenmore, left on Torquay and down San Juan. That's why San Juan was so wide. But I don't recall that. That was just people telling me that. So that would have been prior to 78.
Well, the other thing is that when UVic opened, they wanted to help the students get to university. So at first they used to have like a handy dart,
Right.
one of those small neighborhood buses.
Yeah.
And I remember Zarin, my youngest son, he was saying to the bus driver, "Oh, I guess that you can't really put the big buses on this route." And he said, "No, there's a few tight corners and a few low trees."
And the buses are even bigger now than they used to be too.
Yep. Well, that's why those buses are like mid-size.
Yeah.
They're half-size buses.
Yeah.
But they're definitely bigger than handy dart.
When I first came to Victoria, there was no such thing as a lowrider bus.
No.
You had to walk upstairs to get into it.
Yeah.
And the lowrider bus came established for something.
Yep. Hello, thank you. But that's ever since equal accessibility for human rights. I think they passed it as a law.
Oh yeah.
Everything has to be accessible for people, even in wheelchairs.
Because when my grandmother came to visit us in 1980,
Yeah.
we went down to the hillside mall where Sears was.
You couldn't get in with a
There
wheelchair?
was no elevator to take her upstairs to the restaurant. So we had to get a hold of a manager, and they took her through the stock room and up the stock elevator.
Crazy.
Because in those days it was quite something like.
Yeah, but that would be against the law nowadays.
Well, now it is.
Yeah. They could sue the...
7 minutes. Distance 4.51 kilometers. Average heart rate 126. Workout average pace 8 minutes 11 seconds per
And
kilometer.
now when you build new buildings, it's all got to be all accessible and all.
Yeah.
Can't mess around with.
So look, we're going to have to do, next time we do this one, we're going to have to make it into a 5K. Because we got 4:55 there in distance.
Oh yeah.
And I got 37 minutes in auto pause time. And save.
Yeah, even when they built the arena
Yeah.
in Victoria, the wheelchair section where Shannon sits
Yeah.
was sort of like an afterthought.
But does she get a free pass to get to the games?
Oh no.
You're talking about the Save on Food arena?
Yeah, no. She can do the handy job, but she's got to pay for that.
Uh-huh.
But we usually go at the same time, like.
Yeah.
I guess we do that.
Yep. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I got you as well. Hello, Rob.
Hello.
Did you take it?
Yeah.
Good. You see, I mowed my front lawn. That's what I did. It took me about 20 minutes to do the front here. But there were so many.
Good.
There were so many dandelions. I was embarrassed.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to stop the recording now.
All right.
at 35 minutes. That's probably about enough. The reason it's going to be shorter is because I paused it when we were running along Shelbourne Street.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But then you edited that out too, though, do you?
I could have done, but this
no,
time...
but what I mean is, like, when you upload the final show today,
yeah.
It won't have the entire timer running, does it, or pretty close?
No, it'll have 35 minutes of our 40 minutes. So I'm going to take out, by pausing it, I took out that 5-minute section.
Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah.
When you were telling me all about the NHL draft.
On the way it works, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so I'm going to press stop now, all right?
Okay.
Bye-bye.